Alright guys, we're coming back today with a couple more recently released models from Mini GT, and it is the Nissan Silvia Rocket Bunny in green, and we also have the LB Silhouette Works Nissan R35, and it is the Formula Drift racing version, so that is why it looks very similar to the S15 that they've done. So, give me just a sec, and I'll get these guys cracked open. And here we are. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Silvia first. So this is, I guess technically this is the first regular, well not regular Silvia because it's not OEM, but this is the first non-Formula Drift Silvia or S15 that we've gotten from Mini GT. It is number 500. And it is the Rocket Bunny Pandem body kit, and it is in green. So I have already done a review on the exclusive version of this model from the Shizuoka Hobby Show. If you haven't checked that out, it's up there, and it looks really cool. It had some minor differences from this particular one, but this regular version is still really good too. So let's take a look at the card. Pandem right there. Mini GT Miho exclusives. This one's limited to one of 3,600 in the US. And just like some of the other newer cars, we have this big hole in the packaging, which I really like. So there's not much to look at on the back. So let's take a look at the car. Alright, so this thing looks really, really clean. And just like the Shizuoka exclusive, this one does have green metallic paint, which is nice. It looks really good. And starting off with the wheels. So when I first saw the pre-orders and other people posting pictures of this, I actually thought the wheels were just going to be all chrome. But the interior spokes of the wheel are actually white, and then there's a silver chrome lip around the wall of the wheel. So it looks really nice. It really pops out from that green color a lot, so I like that. So yeah, it looks really nice. Those four spokes look great on this particular casting. So we've got Rocket Bunny down here in white along the bottom of the door. On the front hood, we have the Rocket Bunny logo right there. Greddy on the silver intercooler, and just some more white logos down on the bottom on the front. Beautiful headlights on this S15. They are acrylic. They look incredible. So going to this side, it's pretty much the same thing as the other side, except we do have the gas filler right there. It just looks incredible with this wide body kit. You can just looking at the wheels, you can see how wide this thing is, and I think it looks incredible. So it looks like the tire's fallen off the backside a little bit. Other than that, this thing looks absolutely perfect. Decent amount of detail on the bottom of this one. This one says 2002 Nissan S15 Silvia used under license. I like that. They need to do that on everything. Coming around to the backside, we have Rocket Bunny on the ducktail spoiler. Looks really good. The Pandem logo on the license plate right there. And then we've just got a couple more decals on both sides there. Silver exhaust tip on the left side right here, and then there's some kind of like some diffusers right here. In fact, this piece on the bottom right here is plastic. This back part, you can see the line right there. This little plastic rectangle piece is actually plastic, but this is kind of like the rear diffuser or something like that. I imagine it's some sort of diffuser, but it's actually plastic, so I didn't notice that on the other one. I wonder if the other one was metal. But anyways, beautiful taillights, acrylic of course. Top half is white, and then the bottom half is red. Nothing on the windows. Pretty clean looking model. Not a whole lot to look at as far as like livery goes, but the paint and the logos and the wheels really just stands out. And I think these are just so cool. I think the S15 has got to be one of my favorite JDM cars. But alright, so that was the Nissan S15 Rocket Bunny. So now let's take a look at the R35. And I feel like this one has been pretty highly anticipated by the Mini GT community. And with good reason, this thing just looks incredible. So, LB Silhouette Works GT, Nissan 35GT-RR, LB Racing Formula Drift 2022, Mini GT on that side, Liberty Walk on that side. Then we've got our UPC right there with some Nissan licensing. Looking at the card, just our standard Liberty Walk type card with the stripes. This one is white and yellow with a little bit of navy blue. This one is limited to 1 of 3,600 in the United States. And then on the back, we have our Nissan licensing, TSM, UPC. And as you will notice, these are both pretty new models, 491 and 500. One of them has the rectangle cutout, one of them does not. So I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it, or if it's just when they started it during production, what models were ahead of others, but I really like that. So, okay, here's the car, and it is, quite frankly, it's gorgeous. It is amazing, phenomenal. Look at that thing. Dang. It's crazy. And so Mini GT does pad printing for all their logos and stuff too. So I wonder how many different how many different tampo prints are on this thing that they had to stamp onto this car. It's kind of like even on the side of the wing there's logos, on the underside of the wing, all across the back, the roof, the hood, the sides, just everywhere there's little sponsorship logos. So it's very impressive from a manufacturing standpoint to get those logos that small, and also keeping the price so cheap. I mean, usually models like this in the US retail for $15. This one was $12 retail. So it's very impressive what Mini GT is able to do for the price point. But anyways, starting with the wheels, just our standard black Forgiato wheels on this one all the way around. And on the sides, we have the like yellow lightning bolt shape going down the body of the car with just these little sponsorship logos everywhere. There's a bunch behind the wheel right there. There's some in that yellow lightning stripe, Liqui Brie, just all kinds of logos everywhere. There's a little black stripe going around the bottom of the door panel right there. And then there's a little yellow like vent indent right there. Just so much going on. Like everywhere. I think this might be one of my favorite R35s that Mini GT has ever done, and that's saying a lot because they've done a ton of R35s. But same thing on this side. I think it's pretty much identical side to side. I think it's all the same logos, but just looks so incredible. But going to the front, we have black canards on each side, and they actually stick out quite a bit, which is nice. Silver intercooler, big old fat front lip that actually has Liberty Walk stamped onto it. We've got a logo right there, GTR badge right in the center. Oh my gosh, it won't focus. Okay, never mind. Anyways, these acrylic headlights are beautiful. I don't see any type of glue residue or anything on them. Like they are super, super clear on this one, which is really nice. But on the hood, we've got some venting right here. And then just some more logos, HKS, Tone, 8, just all kinds of stuff. Number 23, which is the number of the car. Formula Drift Japan atop the across the windshield banner with G-Shock. Then just some more logos on the roof, HKS, Dieselan, just all kinds of stuff. So the back wing is just black, has LB Works on the bottom side of it. Then it's got the two sides of it are yellow with this logo right here. And then coming to the back side, we have quad exhaust in black right there. A nice rear diffuser on the bottom. Got some more sponsorship logos back here. LB Racing on the license plate. Acrylic inserted taillights. And then we've got these vents right here that feed hot air out of the wheels, which looks really nice. I think that might be empty space to the wheels. I can't really tell, but I think that might be empty space, which is really good. Well, no, maybe not. Looking at it from here, I don't see any indent or hole right there. So it doesn't go through, but it is pretty deep, and I think they backed it topped it off with black paint, so it looks very deep. So that is good. Looks amazing. So, and just for reference, let's take a look at the S15. I have it in one of these little display cases. So one thing that I love about this S15 is that when you look at the wheels, they are straight up and down. You can tell from the axle, like they're straight up and down. But when you're looking at this car from the side, it looks like the wheels are stanced at an angle, but they're really not. But it kind of, the way they rounded off the tires on this one and then kind of stuck them up underneath the body kit, this thing looks like it's stanced, which is kind of crazy for a 164 car. We don't really see a lot of that unless it's like a custom piece. But anyways, so this is the Formula Drift S15, and this is the R35 S15. So obviously different car, but I mean, it just, next to this thing, it looks so good. I can't get over it. But with the stance, I was wondering if the R35 was going to look stanced as well, and it doesn't really look like it. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not as much as the Silvia. So anyways, that is the R35 and Silvia. Great combo, great little pair of cars. Kind of that right there just goes to show you how massive the R35 is. Look at that. That's crazy. Anyways, there they are. I think this one has to be my favorite, even though this one's really cool too. But let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate your guys' support recently. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more content of mine, please subscribe. That really helps me out. And we will see you guys in the next video.